Why is a foggy harbor getting so much attention from the media? That's because if the harbor is out of order, goods you are going to buy from China will run short of storage for the time being. The Leverkusen Express cargo ship of the UK is slowly sailing in the port, ready to unload more than 3,000 containers of cargo worth multi-million US dollars. Meanwhile, another 3,000 boxes of goods from China are waiting to be shipped to Great Britain. All loadings are expected to be completed within 24 hours. This is Shanghai Port, the world's busiest and biggest container port, as large as 470 soccer fields combined, covering 3.94 square kilometers. It connects China with more than 600 ports in 214 countries and regions. Annually, China exchanges 40 million standard cases, 3.6 billion tons of goods, with countries and regions around the world through this huge capacity port. Anything could have been transferred from here, such as cars, computers, toys, bags, cosmetics, and whiskey. No wonder congestions at the port receive so much international attention. There are many big ports in China. During the past 5 years, the Chinese government has made headway in port construction. China boasts 34 ports with annual handling capacity of more than 100 million tons and 2,317 berths exceeding 10,000 tons, 1.3 times more than 5 years ago. Also, Chinese ports have occupied 7 spots in the world's top 10 ports. Meanwhile, China is also leading the way with the scope and sophistication of its rail networks and rolling stock. For example, a suspended train in Qingdao runs at 70 kilometers an hour, while in Chongqing, the train is running through blocks of high-rising buildings. It's a phenomenon much covered in the Western media. But the most amazing part is its leading worldwide in operations and management. China's high-speed passenger railway network has extended to 40,000 kilometers, which could circle all around the Earth. And the high-speed passenger train shuttling between Beijing and Shanghai is operated on the world's busiest route, with an annual passenger volume of 100 million and a departure every 3 minutes during the busiest time. Despite challenging operation times, trains in China usually score perfectly for punctuality. The efficiency and safety of the train lines in China has been guaranteed by the world's most advanced train control and operating system. Here is one of the command centers of the Chinese railway network, with more than 4,100 trains under surveillance 24 hours a day. Besides running conditions, bridge tracks, running speeds, and even the axle temperatures are all real-time monitored. Today, China has expanded its railway business to other countries. CRRC, the world's largest supplier of rail transit equipment, has provided rolling stock for more than 100 countries and regions. The number continues to rise. Wherever you are in the world, there's a good chance your train ride is a made-in-China carriage. In 1990, China accounted for less than 3% of global manufacturing output, but 20 years later, it has surpassed the US to become the world's largest manufacturing nation. Under the leadership of Chinese President Xi Jinping, the Chinese government has given priority to infrastructure development. In 2016 alone, it had invested in 400 projects. Even U.S. President Donald Trump has noticed the infrastructure gap between the U.S. and China. He wants to invest about $1 trillion to develop American infrastructures just to catch up with China. As infrastructure magician, China hasn't slowed down its pace. Let's keep looking forward to more impressive infrastructure. So, what will our travel look like in the future?